Good afternoon, this is Sean with Trenchless Pipelining. We are at 6220 Southwest 9th Street in Plantation. We are looking at the kitchen line. Kitchen line's 20 feet. Footage is at the bottom left of the screen. We're in the main line. This is where it connects to the, this is the kitchen. That little bit of gray right there is from coating the main line with gray epoxy. We had done this line a couple days ago. This line had multiple holes in it, including a rather large hole right at the base of the stack right here. So the bottom's a little flat right here, but this was a large, probably 6-inch long hole that we couldn't get anything past. Filled it, then put 2 coats of epoxy on the whole pipe. That opening right there is where the kitchen line comes in at. You can actually see a little bit of water dripping down from the kitchen. We're going to come right up to the top here. Epoxy comes all the way to the top. There's a little piece of foam from the repair we had to make on the main, but that piece of foam I couldn't even pick it off with a screwdriver. So I'm going to pause this and go to the laundry line. All right, I have pushed down from the roof, down the laundry line, out into the main. Again, you can see a little bit of gray splashed in here. We coated this line yesterday. We did the main line today. So there's a little bit of gray epoxy splashed in the end of it from coating the main line. This line only had a couple minor cracks in it, no big holes yet. We just turned the 90, we're heading up towards the roof. Right there is where the laundry line comes in at. That's the like the P-trap for the washer and dryer right there. Then we come all the way up to the roof. This has multiple layers. You saw a little bit of gray poking through right there. And then here we are, comes all the way to the roof. I'm going to pause it and go get the main line. All right, here we are. We're still on the roof. We pushed all the way down from the vent stack on the roof because that's the end of the main line to the new clean out that we installed that'll be behind the bushes underneath the living room window. Again, footage is in the bottom left, 66 feet. Right there is where it goes from PVC to cast iron. You can see a little bit of the gray, the bottom middle of the screen. Still, right there I scraped it a little bit, pulling the last inch or 2 out. This pipe has, most of this pipe has at least 3 layers in it. Oh, right there's that's the branch line going over to the bathroom, which is the line we'll be getting next. Just pulling back. This part of the line had a lot of scale in it, but it was relatively solid. Line's still just a little tacky, so actually pulling this thing up is pretty challenging. A lot of turns in this line. We should be coming up to the laundry line any second. That's a little piece of tape in the line. As soon as water runs, it'll wash away. Right there is the laundry coming into the pipe. That's the laundry line. That means we'll get to the kitchen. This little groove right here was a giant, well, not a giant hole, just a very large crack. We filled it with foam and then sanded it down smooth, and then coated over in multi-layers of epoxy. This is the kitchen, and most of this pipe here was almost completely missing. Got a little lump there, but it's nice and smooth. But that pipe had holes and cracks, and it was touch and go until this morning, or until this afternoon when it finally got its last coat. But there's also a big, right here, when they put the metal pipe together, they didn't push the connection all the way in. So there was a big dip right here, and I think that's where some of your clogs were coming from. The rest of the fact was that this pipe was very full of scale. And this is going to the back bathroom. I'm down the vent stack for the back bathroom. So this is why this back bathroom was having a ton of problems. So we're just going to keep pulling back. Now this part of the pipe has 3 coats on it. One of them is a fiber reinforced epoxy. It had a lot of cracks, especially that intersection. That fiber reinforced epoxy is probably the only reason we were able to save that intersection. So this is the fiber reinforced, and we did a lot of cleaning and stuff from here. So it got a little dusty, but other than that, this is all coated and brand new. This is the back bathroom. That's the toilet coming in right there. I think there's a tub connection right here, tub or shower. Where are we at? Nope, we're in the vertical stack now, I believe. Yep, now we're in the stack. Coming up, there's the sink connection. The tub or shower, whatever in there, is probably connected to that toilet line. Now we're going to go over and get the other bathroom, the main bathroom on the front of the house. Alright, here's the final vent stack. As you can see, we're about 21, 22 feet. This is the vent stack for the bathroom at the front of the house. This is kind of a bonus line because I don't know if this got measured or not, because this is separate from the branch line for the bathroom. This was just the vent stack. I was trying to go all the way down and get, here's a little farther, trying to go all the way down and get to the bathroom line over here, but I can't quite get to it. So we're just gonna have to, you can see it up there in the distance where it's a little darker. That's the branch line that comes over to this bathroom. Again, this is just the vent stack. So we're gonna start pulling back. Again, I think this kind of ended up being a bonus line. I don't think this was actually on the original estimate here. So it kind of snakes around a lot. It's got quite a few turns in it. But the opening you just saw was for the shower, I would assume. Oh, I'm not pushing into the camera. Hold on. Got to push into the reel so the counter works. Here we go. And now we're coming up the vent stack. Here's, right there is where the sink comes in at. And again, this coating goes all the way to the roof. All right. That's the end of this video.